Okay, so we're back for
third episode.
three
Yeah, episode 3
of Pardon the Disruption, and I'm kind of shocked we're here for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
Not gonna lie.
Our third episode might be a little bit more delayed because we don't really know what we're doing again.
Yeah, this might be very, very boring. But yeah, thanks for listening. So far, how's your weekend going?
Our weekend went good, especially since we had off today.
Yeah,
it made it a lot better just for kind of chilling.
Yeah, I mean Monday podcast day,
I was gonna say
start the week off with a podcast.
Yeah. And Monday has to be rainy too.
I know. Well, like it started off good. Like I woke up and after a rough week last week, like I woke up and I look outside and it's like sunny and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And then I step outside and it's like a hurricane.
Yeah,
it's been like not rainy, but like the wind is like really bad, and
it's been like looming of weather all day.
Yeah. And then every time I look like west of us towards the mountains, I'm like, oh, it's really dark over there.
And it's just gonna come and hit us.
We could be in for a long ride as far as weather goes tonight.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's planning on getting severe. You know what? Let's do a
weather update.
A Pardon the Disruption weather update for your Piedmont Triad.
Yup.
Listeners, weather alert for Advance, North Carolina. Wind advisory. So,
pretty normal.
Just be used to that. Tonight you're looking at about 40% showers. Nothing too terribly serious. Tomorrow, pretty dry until the late evening again, and then Wednesday rains all the way until about lunchtime. This week it kind of looks like it's just off and on all week. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't really know what it wants to do. So
I mean, that's North Carolina weather. So I have had this topic on the docket. I put it in my notes.
Okay.
Antonio Brown.
Okay.
Man is a walking news case.
Man, yeah. Okay, so he has the whole deal with the Steelers. I don't even remember what happened. Like I just remember there was a lot of controversy.
I thought him and Ben, and then him and Chase Claypool all had a bunch of beef.
Yeah.
And that just caused things to like not look too well on any of them.
Yeah, and then he goes to the Patriots?
Yeah, Patriots and then Raiders.
And, I mean, the Patriots, did he even play a game?
He played the one game against the Dolphins and then left.
It was like, he did good. Like,
it was good. He did good. Game.
And then he goes to the Bucks.
And then wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, wins the Super Bowl. And I think he ended up with a suspension this year. Comes back, plays like 2 games, then all of a sudden just runs off the field, like throws his equipment out and just like runs off. Mid-game.
Yeah, I looked into it. He supposedly had a broken ankle.
Okay.
Like was just like the ankle was still in like pretty bad shape.
That's weird. Yeah, but I don't like just completely stripping your uniform and running off the field. Like I'm not quite sure how to
against the Jets too.
Fathom that. Yeah, like it's an easy dub.
Yeah.
Why would you run off of that one?
If he would have I looked up the statistics. It was like if he would have got 10 more yards, 1 more touchdown or something like that, he would have made like an extra $150,000.
Yeah, like
which
he
is
had
crazy
a
to fathom.
huge bonus there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he was playing pretty good.
Yep. And still no updates on the MLB. So
things still haven't changed.
Yeah, things still haven't changed on that end. A hot topic in the Carolina area.
Okay.
First off, Mike Krzyzewski's last game at home in Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Okay.
And they lose to Carolina.
And not only did they lose bad.
Yeah, like I think Carolina led the whole game. Like I think they were, for the most part, in control for the entire game. So
yeah, I was gonna say.
I think we're gonna look it up here. But
yeah, this is part of the joy of not doing it in our car because
we have a computer. We have technology. We are not cavemen now.
Yeah, we have more technology.
But yeah, Coach K losing the last game. I don't know.
Did you hear him say it was unacceptable for what happened?
Yeah, it's unacceptable. It's your last home game. You're arguably the best basketball coach ever.
Exactly, and you managed to lose to the North Carolina. I'm gonna look up the statistics for it.
You managed to lose to unranked North Carolina
and a bad North Carolina team,
or at the time, an unranked North Carolina.
Are they ranked?
I feel like after that win, you have to.
I don't think they are.
They are.
Oh, 25th.
25th.
Okay, so they lost by 13. And no, Duke led in the first half.
They led in the first?
Yep.
Wow.
They had them outscored by 2, and then they balled out and then scored 15. So, Brady Manick, 40 minutes. Pretty much played the entire game.
Yeah. And he
Same
put
for
up...
RJ Davis.
This was the first time in Carolina Tar Heels history, men's basketball, that they had 4 players put up 20 points or more.
Can I say, they balled out.
Yeah. And you would think, based on the Tar Heels history, that this would not be the first time that this happened. You would think, in the Michael Jordan era and stuff like that. Obviously, we weren't around for that, so we don't really know what the rest of the team was like. But yeah, that was a surprising stat to see. But another hot topic in Carolina's on Saturday. Charlotte FC. Welcome to the Carolinas. We have a professional soccer team here, or football, whatever you want to...
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. And we did lose to the LA Galaxy 0-1. Tough loss. Big time tough loss. But honestly, it's okay. Like, it was the first home match and an MLS record.
For what amount of people?
Amount of people, which was recently held by Atlanta United, I believe.
There it is right here. I'm seeing it. First year, Charlotte FC sets MLS crowd record, 74,479.
Yeah. I know it's in here somewhere. Like, I know the stat is in... let me look at the MLS page, because this was a huge crowd. The official attendance, tickets that were scanned into the stadium, 74,479.
That's crazy.
For a soccer match in North Carolina. I would have...
the closest record. Here it is, Atlanta United. Had them beat by a whole 2,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's crazy to think about that.
Yeah, that...
It's my little brother. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, I might have a third person sneak in the podcast, but...
But yeah, and honestly, for anyone who's never been to a soccer match...
I mean, look at all that.
Go.
They were all held by Atlanta United. Hey, Trace.
So yeah, MLS soccer, honestly, a ton of fun. I hope the atmosphere in Charlotte continues to surround the team and make Saturdays and game days for Charlotte FC a big deal. So Carter, you have a plan now?
Yeah, I got an idea. So if anyone didn't know, the new Batman movie is coming out soon. I gotta figure out when. So here's the Batman show. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. It's not the Christian Bale, but it's already came out, I think.
Okay, there's the movie trailer right there.
Here we go. Here's the main trailer.
Okay, and this is gonna be a live reaction. Okay, this is... Okay. Let's make sure our listeners can hear it. Definitely something happening in the background here. Oh, okay. Question mark.
Fear is a tool.
Oh,
When
okay.
that light hits the sky, it's not just a call.
Okay, we got a bunch of jokers.
It's a warning.
Those are goons.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not a big superheroes kind of person, so I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Oh, so you don't even know what the question mark is, do you?
I don't know what really any of this means, but it looks amazing. Oh my gosh. That's a big explosion.
I can take care of myself.
Okay, then we got Catwoman. Catwoman.
It won't be long before you've nothing left. I don't care what happens to me.
The question mark's back. Okay.
That's the Riddler.
Okay. Oh, dude, he is kicking their tails.
Everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different.
Okay, we got about another minute left on this deal. Okay. So Catwoman's big time flirting there.
Yeah.
Are they a thing?
I don't know. This is like their new...
I'm vengeance.
This is their revamp of Batman. Oh,
The new
it's- I would say
Batmobile?
completely different Batmobile design.
Okay. Now, is Batman assisting the authorities, or...
I think so. He's kind of like a vigilante.
Okay.
And then, I can't remember. I had another question.
Okay, so if you could pick any movie to watch, like, right now, what would it be?
Oh, Batman, the second Batman.
The second Batman?
The one with Christian Bale.
Okay.
That's my favorite Batman ever.
I'm going to be completely honest here, and some people will probably hate me for this, and I'm not a big movie person.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say two here.
Okay.
The new It, not It Chapter 2, like the revamped
the 2017?
version. Yeah, I want the revamped original It. And then, have you seen the new Halloween movie?
Uh-uh.
Must see. Like, it is
2021
grueling.
Halloween
Like, it
Kills?
is- yeah,
It's good?
it's really good, and it's... I don't know how to describe it. Like, it is dark,
Uh-huh.
and it'll bring out a lot of your senses. Like, you're on the edge of your seat because it's like... It's about to happen. Like, everyone's about to get killed. But then... I can't spoil it, like, because I know there's going to be people listening that
Even I
seen this
haven't
movie.
watched it.
So that could be something we do at some point, is watch this movie and then kind of do a movie review on it. But yeah, it's phenomenal. Halloween Kills 2021 just came out.
It's a
Go see it.
watch.
Yeah, and I feel like for some reason I saw where there's another one coming, like another Halloween. Not on your page here.
Says there's a threequel or something. I'm not sure. It looks like there's another one coming out.
Awesome. So, but yeah, that's a fun series. Now, the original Halloweens, I'm just gonna say, I thought they were kind of stupid. Like, they're a little scary, but then again, it's kind of like, it's frustrating because there's like a girl and she's about to get stabbed, and then she like kicks him and he falls down and he drops his knife, and then she runs off. Like, the knife's right beside you. Pick up the knife so you have some sort of defense mechanism.
Yeah, so this is the next movie is Halloween Ends. And it's confirmed.
And is that the last one? I assume if it's Halloween
Ends.
But it'll honestly probably be like anything else where they just juice it and continue to make a ton of money off the box office.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we've got here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that's like kind of popping off, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's something we could talk about.
Yeah. Anything going on in your life? Like, anything interesting you got?
No, not really.
Anything? All right. So here's a debate I'm willing to have as far as music goes.
Don't really listen to it.
But would you rather listen to newer music, like the new pop stuff, or would you rather listen to older music? Like, we're gonna say the millennium is the split.
So
the
2000.
The year 2000 is your split. Are you going pre-2000 or are you going post-2000?
Yeah, I don't listen to anything, but I would guess I would go pre.
Yeah, I'm probably going pre-2000 on this one. Like, I'm just gonna say it, like, the 60s through the 90s, that was peak music. Like, it's tough to beat that era.
I gotcha.
You know, you got, I think Elvis was there, you got some Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, then you kind of migrate to, like, Van Halen, Metallica, then you get, like, Motley Crue, Poison, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, then you continue to migrate a little bit more. All of a sudden you get a little Green Day on the scene, there in the late 90s probably, Nirvana's there, like, it's a fun era. So,
When I get in the car, I just want a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, there's only one podcast in the world to listen to.
It's this podcast.
Yeah, that's part of the disruption. Like, you can't.
I mean, I threw it up. I've thrown it up before.
Yeah, so I can honestly say I haven't listened to it because I feel like I listen to these talk show hosts on the radio. I'm a big Two Guys Named Chris fan.
Okay.
Rock 92 on the mornings.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say I don't think they go back and listen to their product.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do, it's short segments, like their little game segments and stuff like that. I don't think it's the full show, so I don't know. I would, for some reason, have a tough time listening to my full show when it comes.
I've listened to parts and pieces of ours, but like we usually can figure out what we're talking about.
Yeah, today's kind of a struggle because here's the issue with this podcast. Our schedules are so wild that we can't really plan a day to record this.
Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays are kind of off limits.
Yeah.
During the afternoon and night.
Yeah, because you're working. Normally I work, kind of looking to do something new on that end.
Taking a little break, yeah.
So, I mean, if anyone needs a helper, send us a DM on Instagram. Pardon_the_disruption. We're there.
You can work with me.
Or you can go visit Mr. Carter, my co-host over here at Ryan's Steakhouse in Winston-Salem.
Very nice.
Yeah, solid restaurant. And make sure you tip my boy good.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, you'll see me there.
So, ACC tournament picks. We've done it already, but I want to do it again after we saw the Duke Carolina game.
I want to see how the bracket turns out because...
Yeah. And I guess we will do We'll do another overall pick, like a final 4 teams for the NCAA draft. Or not the draft, the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse
That'll happen. Okay. Okay, here we go.
So it's first games, Pitt and Boston College. I'm going to take Boston College. Then they go and play Wake Forest, whoever the winner is there. I'm taking Wake. Whoever wins the
that plays Miami.
Wake Forest game plays Miami. I'm taking Wake again. Give me Wake again. Now.
Wake Duke.
Now. Then we go and we're kind of looking at...
Oh, we got to look at
some more
Florida State.
So we're going to finish the first round here.
Yeah.
After that, you got Clemson and NC State.
I'm taking Clemson. Clemson played really good.
I'm going wild. I'm taking State. For some reason, I'm taking State.
Okay.
Then, whoever wins that game, they're taking...
Well, let's go and finish off Louisville.
Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Well, then we have Louisville and Georgia Tech. I'm going Louisville.
Louisville played pretty good.
Then they play Virginia. I'm taking Virginia in that one, too.
Okay, so that gets us all the way up to the quarterfinals. So you got Wake. No, you got Duke.
So you're going to have Duke playing whoever wins the Florida State and Syracuse game.
I'm taking Syracuse.
I'm going Syracuse on that one.
So you got Duke playing Syracuse, Miami playing Wake, Notre Dame playing...
Virginia Tech, I think.
Tech, and then Carolina playing...
I'm going to take Virginia. I think Louisville's going to fall to them. And out of that, I'm going to take Duke over Syracuse. I'm going to take Wake Forest over Miami.
Yeah.
I am going to take... I'm going to have to, unfortunately, take Notre Dame over Virginia Tech. And I believe I will take Carolina over Virginia.
I agree with that.
We have terrible luck against them.
So then that'll make it Wake, Duke,
and then Notre Dame and
Carolina.
And in that, I'm going to take Wake Forest. I'm not even kidding you. I'm taking Wake Forest.
I think Wake has a shot this year. I think it's solid.
I think the recent loss to Carolina is going to be a crushing blow.
Just think about this. It starts tomorrow. I did not realize that.
Wow.
It starts March 8th. It's March 7th.
Okay, awesome. We're going to be watching some basketball in school. Sweet.
Okay, just keep talking about that.
First tip. Okay, so then I'm taking Carolina over Notre Dame, and I'm going Carolina and Wake in the finals, in the championship on Saturday, March 12th, and I have to take the SAT. So
that's when the SAT is?
That's when my SAT is.
Oh, where are you taking it at?
West Forsyth.
Okay.
So, are you taking it?
I didn't know we had one.
Yeah, so... do we have some times here? 2 p.m. looks to be first tip.
Is that really what it is at 2 p.m.?
Okay.
Oh, that's at 2 p.m.
But Wednesday we're going to be cooking because at noon we're going to have Florida State and Syracuse. Right after that, 2:30, we're going Wake Forest and whoever wins game 1. And then...
I love how they're doing it during the day, too. Except for your semifinals, and I expect that to be at night.
And then there looks to be a massive break after Game 5 to Game 6, because Game 6 is at 7, and then Game 7 is at 9:30.
I was gonna say that's gonna be like a 12 o'clock. I'm not watching that one.
That is going to be a 12-hour day for whoever goes and attends this.
Yeah. I looked at tickets. It's expensive.
Why are they playing it in Brooklyn? I miss it in Greensboro.
So do I. I would have gone if it was in Greensboro.
It gave me a sense of pride, honestly. Like, it's in Greensboro. Like, it's an
It's
hour
ACC.
from me.
It's Atlantic Coast.
Yeah. And, I mean, I guess New York is in the Atlantic Coast, but we have...
When you think college like ACC, I'm thinking the Southeast.
We have 4 ACC teams
Out of
in North Carolina alone.
Yeah, that's a good amount of them.
So I think it's fair to say that the Carolinas is kind of the home of the ACC.
It is.
So, I don't know.
I think it's going to be interesting.
Or take it to Charlotte. Play it in the Spectrum Center.
I have not been to the Spectrum Center in years.
Yeah.
Actually, I went to you remember the Bojangles Center?
Yes. They play the Checkers games there. It is awesome.
That's like that would be like the first time I went in that area.
Yeah, so, I don't know. We can all start a petition to get the game back.
It's moving back. I actually looked this up.
It's on a rotation, I think.
But they're stuck in there for 4 years or something. I can't remember now.
I don't know. It is frustrating.
Yeah, because I wanted to go this year, and I was like, this year I'm ready to go. Like,
Yeah. Well, we have our licenses now, so we can actually have, like, we can go, and I think that's within, like, a respectable driving range.
yeah, Greensboro, that's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, so...
So that's why I'm like, why does it have to change? Okay, hold on. Where is it?
Wait. I don't see locations, like, future locations. I don't know, there's a contract.
Oh, there it is. Rotates.
And what is the rotation? Does it say?
Nope. Rotates Barclays Center in 2022. Rotates Barclays Center in 2022. So it's going back to Greensboro next year, I think.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Okay, well, one can hope. And,
One can hope.
But yeah, that's the ACC for you. We can't quite figure out what we want to do.
Exactly.
And I think if...
Oh, here it is.
If we are going to let Notre Dame
Uh-huh.
play basketball in our conference, we should force them to play football in our conference.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, Notre Dame has, I think, a big deal with CBS.
So they can play wherever they want.
Yeah, as long as they're independent.
So here's the thing right here.
Okay.
2022 Barclays Center, which is this year.
Then Greensboro next year.
Greensboro next year. Then DC.
DC 24. Okay, we'll be in college, honestly.
It's not that bad, yeah.
That wouldn't be that bad.
But all of their venues, I mean, if you look at it, 28 times in Greensboro. And then before that,
I see some Charlotte, Raleigh, Atlanta, Washington, D.C.
this is their second,
Charlotte,
third time holding it.
and Tampa. How did Tampa get it?
When did Tampa have it? 2007?
Okay.
I mean, that's weird, but, I mean,
Another question.
okay.
Are you for real looking at UNC Charlotte for college?
Oh, a little bit. I have my 4 narrowed down. I sent them into ACT, but I have it narrowed
If you
down.
go to Charlotte, me and you, rooming together,
Rooming together?
and we can
I'm
bring you
down.
guys the podcast, the
In
Pardon the
college.
Disruption, for years, man.
Yeah,
For
I
years.
mean-
I think this is gonna be my career, honestly.
Honestly, I enjoy this.
I'm looking at mechanical engineering, and I'm like, you know what? I could just be an internet influencer. That's what all the cool kids are doing
I
these
know.
days, you know?
You look at Logan Paul.
Yeah, never mind the fact that I don't know how to use any sort of technology.
Well, that's why we make enough money off the start, or we can just pay people to do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you look at Logan Paul. Dude turned from a YouTuber.
To a boxer.
Boxer.
I still don't get that. Like,
And then Jake Paul.
yeah. I don't know. I don't understand the whole boxing thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's honestly a little sad to see to an extent.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like we're letting people... Okay, I'm going to say this. Okay, that's funny. We saw something on a Twitter page for Jake Paul, and he says he wants to fight Vladimir Putin. I'm taking Putin on that one. I'm sorry. That dude's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he'll kill you.
Yeah. And if he doesn't kill you, he'll have one of his people kill you.
Yeah.
The culture we have right now, the internet culture, we bring you this podcast because we genuinely have fun with it.
Yeah.
We don't look at the stats with it. Like,
We look to see how many people are coming and just viewing it.
We look to see what the growth is looking like. Looking to see if we're leveling off.
And what we need to change to keep people interested.
But I must say the social media culture these days is very sad to see, where you have people who live for the like. It's, can I post this picture and get the, oh my gosh, you look so good. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. I wish I could be you. And I'm going to say, I don't want to be the person who needs social media to give myself validation.
Someone asked if I was willing, and I'm not going to say their name, but they texted me about this, and they listened to our podcast.
Yeah.
And it was something about one of the things that we talked about, and they were like, are you actually going to talk about that? Because I told them something about that, and they're like, you're not actually going to tell them about it. I was like, honestly, I'm recording a podcast in our car, and I really don't care.
Yeah, like, do what makes you happy. Do whatever. If you legit are happy self-modeling or modeling for somebody else, okay, I respect that. But I feel like a lot of people are posting pictures of themselves and trying to just get the number on that social media page as far as they can, the number of likes, the number of comments. And true validation, I feel like, doesn't exist anymore. Like, I am just going to say, girls right now frustrate me because guys put forth legitimate effort to make you guys happy. Most guys put forth legitimate effort to make women happy. In this teenage girl culture now, that's good for a few months, and then all of a sudden it's not. And I think it's because there's so much false validation out there that they don't know what to believe. We can put forth genuine validation to a female, and I think they are just clueless to it because there's so much false validation and they thrive off of it. I don't know. It's just sad to see that it's going that way. Mm-hmm. I hope something changes, but I'm not going to put money on it because I am not good at betting.
I don't bet, so
yeah.
I just let you kind of take the reins on that one.
Yeah, and that's my, I don't want to say rant because it's my true belief on society now, and I'm not directing this at any one person, but everyone is living for the like, and if you, for some reason, don't get that, you see people legit have issues, and there are legitimate mental health issues from people who don't get the number of likes that they want and don't get that false validation. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with the people around you. And there's honestly going to be days where the people around you, like, you might not like each other. I had a friend, genuine friend, like a brother to me. Me and him didn't talk much at all freshman year. Best friends through middle school. And then nothing. Like,
yeah.
Barely anything freshman year. But the people that truly like you for who you are and aren't going to give you that false validation,
yeah,
they're going to stick around. My buddy Carter here, you know, with the pandemic, we didn't see each other for almost a year and a half,
yeah,
close to 2 years, and now we're making a freaking podcast. So
gym class, that could donate a whole episode. Honestly,
yeah, we're gonna just make a freshman year episode, and
yeah, our freshman year was a
rehash some
doozy.
stories from that. But there are come and go people, and that false validation is from your go people.
Yeah.
But the people that come and stay, I mean, those are the
We've
people
had
that
this
gotta stick
conversation
around.
before, so
We've had this conversation closed doors, not on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I think this is something people legitimately need to hear. And if we're going to have this platform, you know,
might as well use it.
Because we're looking at about 10 people listening to our episodes or whatever.
Yeah, we have the stats pulled up, so that's the only reason that we're...
Yeah. So we're looking at about 10 people listening to our episodes. But if that's 10 people, we might be able to help 3 of them. We might be able to help 3 of them realize, I don't need to post this. I don't need to feel like I need to go onto the internet and get people to like this picture so much. Because there are genuinely people out there who care about you. And you need to care about yourself. And you need to realize that life is beautiful. You're beautiful. Like, everyone is worthy of feeling good about themselves. And some days it's hard. I'm there. Like, I live that life. As far as sometimes I don't give myself a win.
You're hard on yourself.
That's normal. That's normal. It's okay to talk to people about that. You don't need to feel ashamed about it. You don't need to feel any of that. Just don't thrive off of that false validation.
That social media approval.
Yeah, because you see, there's examples of people in our school. They have a breakup, and all of a sudden it's everything's great, life couldn't be better. It's all these pictures of themselves. They're smiling. They got the tight clothes on and stuff like that. Better than ever, baby. Oh my gosh. And shut up. Shut up. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Oh.
And I know that sounds so mean, but that's the honest truth.
I think sometimes it's that tough love.
Yeah. But there are legitimately people around you that love you.
Yeah.
And don't go to the internet, like, seeking that. You don't have to go on Instagram and Snapchat to feel loved, because there are people around you that are more than happy to provide that. And that's my rant on the whole internet culture deal, man. And I think we see celebrities kind of losing their mind. One celebrity I can think of, Roman Atwood. Did you watch him?
Probably when I was younger. I haven't seen him in a while.
He went off the map for a while, but I must say there was a period where...
Is that him? Like, I haven't seen
his views started to trend downward.
He hasn't posted in 5 years.
I think it's like Atwood Family Vlogs or something now. Like, but the dude legit has some issues. Like, it is obvious to me that there are some issues, because they always seek this false reality, the whole everything's okay reality. And sometimes it's just you gotta accept that everything's not okay, and you can't put that false image in your head.
Yeah.
And you gotta be willing to fix the issues that are at hand, rather than seek false validation. And I think a lot of people, that's what the internet does to them. They see the door open to go post some pictures of themselves and get all their girlfriends around them, and oh my gosh, girlie, you're so pretty and stuff like this. And yeah, you are pretty, but it's just don't. That's my rant.
Your rant's over?
Yeah, I think my rant's over. I'll probably rant about that again at some point, because I hate internet culture, even though I kind of thrive off of Twitter. I'm not a big Twitter personality, and I don't have a lot of followers or anything. I don't get many likes, but Twitter kind of keeps me in the know of things as far as racing and sports and stuff like that goes. So
I mean, you look at him; he has 5.5 and 1.5. So you're looking at
views.
7 billion views.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's put up some legitimate stats, but I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, but that's my rant for today. I've got to go to a meeting in like 5 minutes.
And we'll figure out. We got to do our final question. It's kind of like our thing.
Final question. Okay. I got to really think on this one. Are you a Lay's chips kind of person, or a Pringles chips kind of person?
The Lay's Pringles. Like, there's like it's called Stacks.
Yeah.
They're the best. They're better than Pringles. They're like super crunchy. And honestly, best, in my opinion.
I am going Pringles on this one, because there's just a vibe from it coming out of a can. And they have kind of the perfect amount of salt for me. Like,
this is my thing, is it's in a can.
Yeah.
It's like what everything Pringles does wrong, Lay's does better.
Okay, respectable.
So I'm calling it in the middle.
Yeah. All right. So that's final question.
So that's our final question, and
thank you for listening.
Yeah.
And this is
Pardon the disruption.
Okay, so we're back for